Did you get a notification? I can't even do this song. It's so hot. It's so hot. Everybody, hey, everybody. It has been a day in the 90s here with the heat index of. I saw it up at 118 at one point, and I thought, well, that's not right. And it came down to 115, and I'm not built for this. I'm not built for this. This is a little bit too much for me. Oh, tonight, if you hadn't seen, and I don't think you did, nobody did. It was the middle of the night. We did a recording session. Let me switch screens here for all of the, and let me drag this over here. We did a recording session for LAPStick, and it went well. It went really well. I was pleased with that. Oh, I think I can go larger than that, can I? There, I'll do this. We did a recording session to get the different characters. We were doing the countdown as ourselves, and we cut it back to 3 minutes. I didn't like how last week's was 5 minutes long, because then we also have other segments on it. So it was over 8 minutes last week. I'm going to cut that down at least by 2 minutes if I can, so that we'll only have 5 or 6 minutes at the beginning there to keep things going. But that's what I'm going to do tonight, is go through and cut these things. Let me say hi to some people out here. GamePro, I couldn't have done anything better or made anything better about what you did. Everybody, Sunday's LAPStick. It'll be available on GamePro's page afterwards. The latest Little Terpene video. I have no notes. I just have admiration. I just have praise to offer for that, because that is so good. I just absolutely love that. And hello Richard, how are you doing? You broke brain cells today. What'd you learn on OBS? OBS it's a piece of cake. It's what I'm doing right now. I mean, the combination of the two. Hey, Big Mo, and is everybody going to be heading over? And look, there's little green-haired girl. LG, cheers. At 9:30, I Love Weed Live has their and I don't know, has Falcro been over there? These are great people. Falcro enjoyed Troy and Bagel's crowd. I'm not sure if Falcro's been over there, but at 9:30, I know they're having their sesh, their Friday night. I think it's Friday night fuckery is what they'll be doing. You ought to studio mode. Oh, studio mode. I run everything in studio mode. Studio mode, and then grouping. Grouping items, also embedding scene. I usually create a scene that is my camera, and then a scene that is other cameras if I have others, and then you can embed those scenes within other scenes. There's so much. Oh, only 4 years. That's sparingly then, I'm guessing. You're gonna just make things look great over there. You're gonna make things look great. I need to have you up, and we go through and revamp your stream, create all the graphics you need to make that thing look good and everything. Because that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at for members. Is the twice a week members only streams that are, one of them is Q&A, going over streaming software, rendering software, different software. What can I do to fix this? What kind of problems? Things along those lines. And then have a member drawing, so that each week, then the second members only stream, that member, let's say it would be Richard, comes on, and we go through. It's like a 4-hour. We put together a good 30-second to a minute advertisement for the channel, for whatever it is that they're wanting to advertise, and we'll include that on LAPStick at the as one of the things that goes through, But you don't see those offered yet. You don't see that, because man, heat and being old and health, everything that could But I hope everybody out there. Hey, I hope everybody's the weekend. The weekend is here. Make if you do have the opportunity to make a weekend into something along those lines, then if you do get to enjoy it or something. Jessica's got to work all weekend, so it's not like. But when she gets off tonight, because she works in the afternoons, I'm sure she's gonna join me on something we'll be doing this evening, and probably a lot. She may be working on more of these, but I hope everybody out there is doing something for yourself. And if it's hot, and from what I hear, it's hot everywhere, then please take Allie Patch's advice and stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. I'm having coffee right now, but this is only the second cup of coffee I've had all day. I had one earlier today when I woke up, which was late because I went to bed at, I don't know, 7. But I had one cup earlier, and the rest of the day has been either water or milk, or I did just down a Gatorade because I'm just friggin' losing it. But I'm gonna be cutting this. I just want to yell out there to the crowd. I could turn this into a private random. Some people felt like, because I'm just going to be behind the scenes cutting clips. It's not like I'm doing anything. I'm just going to be going through here, finding where the thing is. Like Karen, Karen's got her thing she's going to be doing. Her apology video for her and letting everyone know she's going into a 24-hour rehab. So she's going to have stories of how rehab was. I already know where I'm going with that when she starts up. But I've got some ideas on, and I know what we're going to be doing when Charlie's there. And we just need to do the Karen, just extend the Karen segment this week, because that's where all the action's going to be is right in there with Little Turpine's video. I mean, that's going to be once again just blowing everything away. No, I'll do it right now, man. I'll do it right. I didn't get up till this afternoon. I am up all night one way or the other. If you're up and wanting to hang, or if you're going to be, I may just run Troy and Bagel on the screen behind me or something along those lines. Because, yeah, I'm just, but let Richard know, let Falcro know. If he hasn't been over there to Troy and Bagels, they're awesome people. They're just, there is no drama. And I think it's because there's no musicians. You don't have any musicians that come over there. Very few. And so, it's pretty much drama free. For the most part, the thing I've noticed, the most drama is in the music circle, which is kind of weird. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. I'm leaning over because of my bad eyes, so I can see on monitor too. Now I'm just gonna complain about my monitor setup. No, we're gonna take a look at what we got over here. We're gonna take a look at what we have as far as we've got a countdown, a 3-minute countdown. We got to pull out of this thing, and but first I thought I'd grab Karen's. Statement, because this I'm going to release. I think you'll be able to hear this.
In given water that had both PCP and GHB, a combination that was foreign to me. I do not, as I stated on that program, I do not do illicit substances. They give me horrible diarrhea. And so now that I have had this, I need to enter into a 24-hour rehab. We are going to make sure.
Okay, I don't think this is it. I think
Mount Craw, we all believe in it now. I thank you for your time, and I approve of this message.
This was the early one. Okay, other than not liking where her eyes were looking, it was going off of my face. So I will re-record
I will re-record the where it looks with the eyes. I have glasses on, and so it doesn't
Let's see.
it doesn't do a great
She
job
gives
of
me
grabbing the
notes, I'm
pupil
pretty
when
sure.
it comes to the eye gaze. So I'll probably re-record the eye gaze on this. Just
Something
yes,
you said make the customer great again instead of right again.
make the customer great again. Oh, that is not. That is not. Oh. Well, here we go. This is how committed I am. Control Z. I just deleted everything I did. I am gonna take eye gaze off, and I am gonna stare directly at the camera the entire time. This is gonna be a better take. We are gonna feel the energy of this take. I do not feel that I was presidential during that last take. Thank you for pointing out my mistake. And it is make the customer right again.
Okay.
Mount Craw, everyone. That is where we will go. Here we are. Here we are. Let me get my phone. I have to have my phone.
Start is because I'll just grab this one first.
My fellow Americans.
That's got to be the beginning. Let me come in here. Is this
My fellow Americans.
okay? So right before that, Control K to go ahead and cut this. Right click on this and choose Ripple Delete. Boom.
My fellow Americans. As many of you may have seen earlier this week, I was in a compromising position with my campaign manager after I had been drugged with PHP and GHB in my water. Now, I know everyone is concerned how this is going to affect my presidential bid for Karen 2024. I am here to let you know that we are on track and we are aggressively going to deal with this. I am going to be checking in to a 24-hour rehab. It is an intense, unorthodox. It's done. I believe it's at a Motel 6 in Baton Rouge. Uncle Night Night. Charlie has set this up. It is a 24 hours. You will no longer be addicted to the PCP and the GHB. There's so many letters, and it's not my thing. As I have mentioned, I do not do illicit drugs because they give me severe diarrhea. And so I want to nip this in the bud in so many ways. And I am going to enter this treatment, but I will be back. I will be back in time for Sunday's LAPStick. LAPStick live animation and puppetry, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's live animation and puppetry. It's nothing to do with the penis. We will have information there. Little Terpene, there will be new material there. We are going to be going through some contest entries for the VP Hunt, Karen VP Hunt. So be there for LAPStick Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And everyone, do not allow this to worry you. We are going to make it. We are going to stay the course. We are going to make the customer right again. Mount Craw. We are going to climb Mount Craw together. Say it with me. Climb Mount Craw together. It's something new I'm testing out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Americans, I thank you for your time, and I approve of this message.
All right. So that there is the take. How long is this going to end up being? I had done the 2 minutes. It's just it's going to be 2.5 minutes long. I'll upload this as a regular video. Put it out, letting everybody know she's going into that 24-hour rehab. She'll have gotten out of that on Sunday, and we can all hear about her rehab on Sunday's show. She's gonna be cured. She's gonna be cured. So let me just arbitrarily pick a spot here and Control K, delete this part off the end. Bring this on in. Now she's going to be. I want to grab clips. I need to grab clips from that actual show, from that actual. I did not set up to do that. I wanted to have. I wanted to maybe use some of those. I don't need to. It doesn't matter. This doesn't have to be. In a perfect world, I would have actual clips and cut to those clips and everything, but I did not leave room in her speech to cut through those clips. That would be a nice touch to add in on Sunday, is to have it as video clips showing the crazy live where she was doing the PCP, and proclaiming everybody needs to do PCP. So I'll put that on the live itself. I'll put that. This is primarily just more content. It's gonna have the Karen contest. We'll have something, probably the thumbnail pop up for that, and it'll have LAPStick. Will have the thumbnail pop up for that, and just mentioning the time, so we can use this thing as a promo. There we go. Now let me double click this again as a promo for Sunday's show, which is basically what this is gonna become. So let me just determine where. Let me find a couple of pieces that I am gonna need the artwork for. Let's see. One of them will be, and it might not be over here yet. Have I moved it over here? No, I don't see it. It might be over still in the D drive in the LAPStick assets. I am looking for the, and I can just pop it here so we can see it. The LAPStick. I could throw that into a corner and leave it there the entire time. That kind of makes sense. I am going to go ahead and let me just remove it this way, and I'm going to add a new essential graphic. I come over here to my essential graphics window, add a new text, and I'm going to drag this LAPStick up here into the window. And the reason that I like to add my graphics into the essential graphics panel as opposed to individually, I can pop this one over here, and I can use the effects controls, if I have that free one, to move it around, wherever I want to. I can use the mouse if I click on the motion graphics, and I can do different things like that. But I'm going to have to eyeball any lining it up with the text if I have actual text. But if you have in essential graphics, in the essential graphics panel, you do have the alignment for all of these. So if I have my text here, and I'll change this to a let's see, Sunday. What happened there? Oh, I did something, didn't I? What have I done? Let me click on that, double click on it. I renamed it, it looked like. Double click. Oh, I'm double clicking the graphic. There we go. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I can take that. Let me just center align. I'll grab my graphic, scale it on down. See where it's going to go, and I may put a box around this. She's going to be motioning to this side. I bring this over, and so okay, they're not really, I'm eyeballing things. Let me make this a little bit bigger. I might make that text a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna put an outline on everything. I'm gonna do all the things to make this work. What I want to do is I want to grab both of these, so I've got both of them selected here and aligned to selection, and I'm just going to line up the centers. So now I know for sure they are actually aligned, centered. Let me put a black stroke around the outside of those letters. That looks ugly as can be. Let me put a rectangle. Let me put a rectangle right about here to right about here. And for this rectangle, I want rounded. Where's the rounded corners? I want to round the corners on it. About 20, 25. That always should do a nice job. Change the fill to black. I'm going to drop this down below the other two. I don't like it. It's too big. Let me move the shape over. I want to make sure it's, make it a little bit bigger because and I'm going to actually change the opacity of this thing so I can still see the background behind it, but I've got it set down to a 83. I can go to 75. 75 allows you to see what's behind it, but let me bring it up. You can see what's behind it, but it does offset everything good, so there is, it's clear and so forth. Chillin' Charlie, peace and love, peace and love. Hope your Friday or Saturday. Well, if you're over in another area, it could be tomorrow. I hope your weekend is beginning good. I hope your weekend is having a good start. I'm working on this is a video we're putting out. So I've got these items. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to that. I want that on the screen the whole time. I am going to go ahead and stretch this thing on out. Now, let it caption it. I'm going to put captioning down on the bottom, just so it does have the words and everything going on. New York. Oh, yes. Then you're the same time zone as me. You're the same time. 9:30. Your head has only exploded twice so far. Oh, those must be good drugs. Those must be good drugs the Velcro is on. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to transcribe this. I'm going to go to my text window. I can access it through the Windows menu if I don't see it, in my already, but the workspace I'm in, it's in text. You've got transcript, captions, and graphics. It automatically goes to captions. You'll have to go over to transcript first. Now, if you have the transcript, all these things, I rarely ever write anything. All I do is, most everything I do is improv on these. So I'll just, have an outline and bullet points. So I want this AI to go ahead. Let's see how well it can transcribe what was said in that speech. And it's 2.5 minutes, so there may be some things that I do have to change in it, but I'll get to those. I gotta be able to see the comments. Animation's fun. Oh, what happened? Oh, constant state. Animation froze. Okay, look at this thing taking forever. Oh. Now, who was here before that knows why this is taking forever? Who can guess as to why the transcribe is taking forever? Anybody? The reason it's taking forever is it's not just transcribing this section that is 2 minutes and 20, and I'm probably going to click cancel on it just because it's doing this. Cancel. Because I don't want to go through all that. I'm going to turn this off for the moment. See, this clip, it's non-destructive editing, and so it is trying to go through, and it is trying to set up It's going through the entire hour long. It was an hour plus stream that I had done. It's going through and trying transcribing all of it because I can, I can still, I'll redo it. I can still stretch out and all the stuff is still there. It doesn't just, oh, my guitar is in the way of right where I'm trying to show. I'll control Z so that, but I'm able to extend and find, and get more pieces out of it. So it's trying to do the whole clip as opposed to just the one part. So what I want to do is I'm going to render this. Export high bit rate. Where is this going? Okay, I want it in a different directory. I'm going to put it in my, I'll put it in a temp output directory. I'll just throw it here because it's just going to be a temporary file that I'm going to end up building the other one out of. Go ahead and export. Now when I export this, this is only going to be a 2 minute and 26. It won't have the whole rest of the clip available to it. So then when I go to transcribe, it'll only do it'll only take 15 seconds or so to handle the 2 minutes. And I believe we're just 3 minutes away from I Love Weed Live, at I Love Weed Live. They're going to have their live starting. If anybody, I think there's some mods out there, green-haired girls, somebody. If they, I would be totally fine with at I Love Weed Live's link being dropped out there for anybody that hasn't been over there, because Friday night it'd be a great thing to do. Okay, so I've got that. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was awesome. That's Algie Allie G, Allie Patches, a little green-haired girl in LAPStick, just a fantastic artist, everything else. If you need something for your website, if you need something for your products, if you need logos, if you need graphics, she's someone to talk to because she does great work. Let me find where I'm going. And once again, because I was not, I wasn't thinking things through. Did anybody really think that I was thinking things through? No. Nobody did. Let me go. I could have checked the input into project, and it would have gone ahead and inputted this. But I have to instead drag it over here. Okay, so here is my clip. I'm gonna new sequence from clip. This is the whole clip. I'm gonna come over here and copy that to throw that up on top. Make sure these are all good. Make sure that goes to the end. Now this video is only a 2 minute video, so it will not try to do the whole hour long that it was doing on the other. I will go ahead and head over here to transcribe, and let's now it should just make its way on through it fairly quickly. Do 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 do. Waiting on it to transcribe. Hey, look at that. Look at that. 2.5 minutes worth of text. And I will see how it does. My fellow Americans, as many of you may have seen earlier this week, I was in a compromising position with my campaign manager after I had been drugged with PP. Oh, I love that it puts PP. It wrote out. I don't know how well you can see that that these words here are PP that it has. Let me change PP to PCP. PCP and GHB in my water. Now I know everyone. Okay, now I know everyone is concerned how this is going to affect my presidential bid for, and it's got Cameron. It never gets her name right. For Karen in 2024. I am here to let you know that we are on track. We are aggressively going to deal with this. I'm going to be checking into a 24-hour rehab. It is an intense, unorthodox. I believe it's at a Motel 6 in Baton Rouge. Alcohol Night. I think that's supposed to be Uncle Night. Charlie has set this up. I will listen and go through as I'm doing it. I gotta put that up. Oh. Oh, I should. I wish I'd have known that. I would have put that in the countdown that we recorded. It's a 2-bong minimum. You know. Oh well, I won't. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna quietly light something. That's what I'll quietly do. Is I'll quietly light something. Okay, I'm going to let this run, and I will watch to see. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let it. I know it's going to create captions. It's close enough. I will just fix them afterwards, because you don't have to fix them ahead of time. I've got the transcription. I'm going to come over to the captions, create captions from transcript. I just want the standard with the lines and everything else. They're going to end up being, I believe, down across the bottom. And I'm going to go big so maybe you can see them when they appear down here.
Lean over to read like a little goblin. I'm a little goblin. It's what I do. It's what I do. It's how I get by in this show. And I got this thing ahead of me. Let me get that little
goblin. Thank you. That's what I needed. I needed to be called a goblin. I've been called so many things tonight. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. In 60 years. You'll have a lot of comments. It's a lot of engagement. It's the key to engagement.
My fellow Americans.
Okay, you can see.
As many of you may have seen earlier this week, I was in a compromising position with my campaign manager after I had been drugged with PHP and GHB in my water. Now, I know everyone is concerned how this is going to affect my presidential bid for Karen 2024. I am here to let you know that we are on track and we are aggressively going to deal with this. I am going to be checking in to a 24-hour rehab. It is an intense, unorthodox. It's done. I believe it's at a Motel 6 in Baton Rouge. Uncle Night. Charlie has set this up. It is a 24.
Uncle Night. What it said. Alcohol Night. So let me highlight the one you can see over here in the captions. I'll just double click it here. Uncle Night. Now I'm not sure how they spell it, but I'm going this way. Charlie has set this up. Okay, now let me go back to full screen to take a look.
Night. Charlie has set this up. It is a 24 hours. You will no longer be addicted to the PCP.
Okay, there's Precepe and the GHB. I'm not sure what the. I'm just gonna come over here and change it to PCP. Even though she says PHP, PCP, she's slurring through it. I'm just gonna have it read PCP and the GHB. And I will continue on.
PCP and the GHB. There's so many letters, and it's not my thing. As I have mentioned, I do not.
Now that said, it's not my day. It's not my thing, because she's talking about the fact that she doesn't do illicit drugs. It's not my thing. As I mentioned, I do not do illicit drugs because they give me severe diarrhea. That's clearly where we were at. Okay, let me get it back up here.
There's so many letters, and it's not my thing. As I have mentioned, I do not do illicit drugs because they give me severe diarrhea. And so I want to nip this in the bud in so many ways. And I am going to enter this treatment, but I will be.
Okay, it said add this treatment. I want it to be. And I am going to enter this treatment. This isn't doing too bad of a job. I'm kind of pleased with it.
And I am going to enter this treatment, but I will be back. I will be back in time for Sunday's
Now they've got LAPStick, is what they have here. And Matchstick. I see they've got several things. They don't want to call it LAPStick. Let's see what she actually says here. Let me actually listen to what she said. And if you notice, as I go through these, it is moving the timeline as I go. So it's setting it up to where I can easily, be at the point where I need to watch.
But I will be back. I will be back in time for Sunday's LAPStick. LAPStick live anime.
Okay, so Sunday's LAPStick. I need to remove that final word stick that's there. And LAPStick gets set again here. And then I put comma, and I will put capitals here. Live animation and puppetry. 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I got all that right. Okay, let me come back to this spot. We'll see how it goes.
But I will be back. I will be back in time for Sunday's LAPStick. LAPStick live animation and puppetry.
You enjoy the pot. You enjoy the pot. Live animation and puppetry. Oh. Let me get back to what? There we go.
9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's live animation and puppetry. It's nothing to do with the penis. We will have information that little terpene.
Instead of little tapping, it's little terpene is what she's saying. And I want it to appear so people will know little terpene. There will be new material. Okay. Let's go to the one before it.
It's nothing to do with the penis. We will have information that little terpene. There will be new material there. We are going to be going through some contest entries for the VP Hunt, Karen VP Hunt.
Called me Cameron again. For the VP Hunt. Karen VP Hunt. So be there for, and they've got LAPStick. I can already see the error here. Be there for LAPStick. Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and everyone. Okay, let's go through, watch those, make sure everything is Good.
We are going to be going through some contest entries for the VP hunt, Karen VP hunt. So be there for LAPStick Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And everyone, do not allow this to worry you. We are going to make it. We are going to stay the course. We are going to make the customer right again. Mount Cra.
Okay, they're going Gras, Gras, and they've got Mount and Cra separated. I'm going to just put Mount Cra here, and this one here, the small one. I don't know if you can see in the timeline here. Let me widen this out. So this one is just Gras. I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to slide this one to take its place. So the Mount Cra. We are going to climb Mount Cra together. I'm going to write MT again because I want it to Mount Cra together. What have I done? Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. There we go. Now I know what I did. I'm going to come here. I've got Mount Cra already set. Now see how this one is selected. Before I had everything selected. And when I did this, everything got disappeared. Okay. And now let me write out Mount Cra again. Cra together. Alright, now let's watch it.
We are going to make the customer right
What's your name?
again. Mount Cra. We are
Slow.
going to climb Mount Cra together. Say it with me. Climb Mount Cra.
Okay, there's more Mount Cra, and it's got the spelling I don't want, because Mount Cra, for those of you that didn't see last week, the t-shirts that Charlie Wood put together that were supposed to have the acronym "Make the Customer Right Again." The graphic artist in the show made it out to look like a mountain, Mount Cra. So we're trying to use that. Now I'm a goblin over here looking at the other screen. Oh, Premiere Pro, Cinecom.net. Cinecom.net. And they should have a link on there to Premiere Pro Basics. They have 2 channels. They're a great YouTube channel with a lot of tutorials, a lot of information. Not only showing you how to use Premiere and do all the things that Premiere Basics is a great one to just focus on this. But they also show you some of the filming tips, some of the other things, how they're able to put together some of the stuff. So that I would definitely take the time to watch that. It's all you really need when you've got your audio in your thing. Either go up to the window and select the text. Find your text window. Okay? There are 3 sections up here. I only use 2. Transcribe, which you hit the transcribe button. It'll fill in, read all of it. Once it's transcribed, you come to captions, and there's a blue button to generate captions, and then it creates this whole track up here that you can turn the whole track off if you want. The other thing about captions, once you've got them all set where you want, over here in the essential graphics where you can actually be editing. Let me go to one of these. Here we go. I've got one selected. If you could just change one of them, I'm going to change this. I'm going to increase the size of the font on this, because this is the other really cool thing about this. So now I can see that font is a lot bigger. Now I'm going to save this to a style. I'm going to create a style. I'm going to name it temp. I'll just name it temp because I'm just using it in this project. You can see it added to the project. Now I can go to I can push this arrow, all captions in the track. So that change I made to this caption, and because I saved it as a style, I can push this out, and now all of them are using the larger text that we had. And I'm actually glad we did that because that worked out. Gary, peace and love, peace and love. Camp G May. Camp G May, Saturday night, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 hours, at least 5 hours of an awesome open mic. So if you've got your sound set up, make sure you got your sound set up if you're going to an open mic. And that's generally true no matter where you're going. If you're on your cell phone, make sure you're using earbuds. Make sure you're using something so that you're not relying on echo cancellation and it to make you sound like garbage. You want to, if you're going up somewhere, you want it to sound good and everything. So if you've got your sound pretty decent, that's an awesome place. I will be there tomorrow night because I love going over there, catching a buzz on a Saturday night, and playing music over at Camp G May. It's a enjoyable time. Enjoyable time. Now where was I at? I got a little carried away. So now, so it's got the captions down here, and there should be, other than going through everything I've got here, if you just do captions, transcribe captions, Premiere Pro as a search, you should find 2 or 3 minutes, because literally there aren't that many things to it. You can do them to where they're it'll be a sidecar file. You can have it generate them for different, embedded into it. So only if they turn it on or off. So the captions are already in there. It'll handle all that. A lot of times I'm just making sure they go on the screen, because the ones that YouTube do, they're usually up top. I'm pretty sure. Oh, my camera ends like right here, but Mount Craw. Hey, Mount Craw, the pint glass, the Mount Craw pint glass, available out there. It's the big seller out on the We Enjoy Everyday catalog. In other words, it's the only thing that has sold is a Mount Craw glass, and I just love that. Oh, if you got any questions or something, just a rich new design too, Ashinator. Rich new design at gmail.com. Just write to me over there too. I can help you find the video you need, because everything I do, I'm self-taught on all this, because there's so much information out there, especially on all these Adobes. And Cinecom.net, they have multiple channels. One of them is just dedicated to Premiere Pro Basics. I think that's the name of the channel. But really great. Oh, there's another one that's just they're all under 3 minutes. They're short tutorials, and I think they've got a series of those. And then the other one I'm thinking of is After Effects. I do a lot of After Effects work too. I enjoy doing that. Welcome in. Peace and love. Anybody that wants to drop their links, I should have put it up. Hashtag awesome across the bottom will, if you type in hashtag awesome, Nightbot will drop your links so you can get connected to other people. Use this as a growth stream if you'd like to. Oh, I've been watching the shorts, Camp G. That I was glad to see, because those and I'm gonna be pulling some clips out of that live that Charlie had over there. Oh, no kidding. Hey, that's the way to get you to pay. And I started off using Adobe Flash in 2004. There were no. You had a hodgepodge. You had all these different cakewalk, Roxio to handle. You were piecing together whatever you could to put together a TV quality, burn it onto a DVD at that time, right? To put out cartoons, and there weren't any tutorials. There wasn't anybody. This was right before home movies started using Flash. I could just tell. It was like, this is a tool. This is what they'll use. And so I got deep into it, and home movies started to use it, and then Aqua Teen Hunger Force the next year began testing with it, and it's used in so many things now. But it was about 5 years ago I got back into doing this and got the full Creative Cloud, the whole suite of all the programs. So I use it for all my recording. I use it for the images, After Effects when I'm having to do. I've done the disintegration effect, different effects of blending onto a wall with video as though it's a painting, and let's see, portals. I pulled coffee out of a portal once. I've had some of those. Bud Files, peace and love. Shorts. I had a good run of cutting shorts earlier this week, and then everything went to crap after that. But because I need to be putting those out. And Gary, I'm going to send you a list of hashtags, like 5 of them, that you need to put in the description of all those shorts, and then they'll end up throwing them out 500, 600, 1,000 times each. There's a couple of hashtags that I will email you that you can add to it, so they'll get it. I mean, it's no guarantee, but that is what they use to pull more of those up. I think we were going to be doing a random after a while. I mean, unless anybody, I'm just, let's see where Mount Craw is. I'm almost done with this. Let me get back into what I was doing.
Craw. We are going to climb Mount Craw together. Say it with me. Climb Mount Craw together.
I'm going to go to the start, just in case Gary is here, because this is the press release that I am putting out. Karen is putting out, because she's going into a 24-hour rehab that you set up with Uncle Night Night because of her. This is her apology video that I'm gonna disappear during this apology video. Let me turn myself off, and I will just show this to see how this goes. Fade that over.
My fellow Americans, as many of you may have seen earlier this week, I was in a compromising position with my campaign manager after I had been drugged with PHP and GHB in my water. Now, I know everyone is concerned how this is going to affect my presidential bid for Karen 2024. I am here to let you know that we are on track and we are aggressively going to deal with this. I am going to be checking in to a 24-hour rehab. It is an intense, unorthodox. It's done. I believe it's at a Motel 6 in Baton Rouge. Uncle Night Night, Charlie has set this up. It is a 24 hours. You will no longer be addicted to the PCP and the GHB. There's so many letters, and it's not my thing. As I have mentioned, I do not do illicit drugs because they give me severe diarrhea. And so I want to nip this in the bud in so many ways. And I am going to enter this treatment, but I will be back. I will be back in time for Sunday's LAPStick. LAPStick live animation and puppetry, 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's live animation and puppetry. It's nothing to do with the penis. We will have information there. Little Terpene, there will be new material there. We are going to be going through some contest entries for the VP Hunt, Karen VP Hunt. So be there for LAPStick Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And everyone, do not allow this to worry you We are going to make it. We are going to stay the course. We are going to make the customer right again. Mount Craw. We are going to climb Mount Craw together. Say it with me. Climb Mount Craw together. It's something new I'm testing out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Americans, I thank you for your time, and I approve of this message.
There you go. All right. Now I need more of my coffee. So that is a video that I'm putting out. There's other stuff I could throw in here. There's the Mount Craw. There's all the. I mean, there's so many different references. The contest, the other stuff. I really don't care. They all just need to go watch LAPStick. Is what happens. So I'm not gonna sweat this. I'm gonna say this is in the can. I'm gonna say this is done. I am gonna come over here and rename it because I am good with this. Let me come down to what sequence. This will be Karen Apology. Far less of an apology and much more of a promo for LAPStick. She already knows what she's going to go through. I mean, I know what she's going to say she went through at the when she talks about the 24-hour rehab that Uncle Night Night has her go through at that Motel 6 in Baton Rouge. Everybody will just have to stay tuned to see how that's going to go. Okay, let me export this. And captions are turned on, yes. I want to set this to just the output directory because that's where I want it to go. Karen Apology. I want to come to the video here, and I just like to always render at maximum depth and maximum render quality. If you wanted to just have the alpha channel by itself, you could do it this way, but no, we're not doing that. For the transparencies, 355 megabyte, yeah, because this is by itself. And export. Go ahead and get this thing set up. So this will be a video I may go ahead and upload this now while I'm on this. After this, the other things that we recorded some sample VP Hunt characters doing lines for that we're going to use, that Charlie Wood and Karen are going to go through and talk about during the time that Charlie comes into the show. We're going to have multiple videos to review. I believe 4 for the VP Hunt to talk about, make comments about, and other things. I'll be cutting those here after this. Okay, so this thing is done. We've got the Karen video done. I can send that out at some point in time. Peace and love. Good evening. Hope the weekend is treating you well. Everybody, if you could remember to, I'm not even on the screen anywhere, am I? Everybody, if you could remember to click that like, give us that like, the thumbs up. That's always helpful. I don't know that I'd share it. Unless somebody's into animation and other stuff, I won't hold you to having to share it or anything, because that just seems to be a bit much. So I've made my one video. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. This one I know I don't need. I'm going back to my original, and this was the recording. This was the recording that I downloaded from StreamYard of the live that I did. New sequence from clip, and I could cut the countdown. Let's
StreamYard to see what we have. Put yourself out in one of the. Put yourself out in this position.
I'd rather grab one of the others. The wizard scene. This will be more fun to do. Let's see when he comes. I think it's
out. That's the
No,
thing.
you
I
go
want
ahead
to.
and do
Okay, here
yours
we go.
because I'm gonna wanna have a drink.
Hey,
before I do soda pop.
we could do more than just the drink, if you know what I mean. If you want it.
Come on, keep moving.
I don't
Wait
care.
for the time
I'm-
that
I'm
I
sip-
start the Okay.
Go ahead and bring it up. If you have anything at all you wish to say, you can feel free to leave your comments, leave your advice at www.suck.
Oh, I'm not sure what he's gonna say, but it sounded terrible.
It sounded
Okay,
like
let's see what he
something
says.
you wouldn't want your mama to see that you had said. That would be terrible.
No,
This was
gotta turn off this fan.
StreamYard. Jess was
I gotta
connected.
turn off this fan.
The wizard is tall. The wizard, but that also makes him creepy. Oh, when you hear the song that we have written this evening, called, we wrote a song, Stalker.
Waiting.
It's or actually it's
Waiting, where is this at?
everyone having a good evening.
Okay.
There's gonna be a couple. This is gonna be a pre-recorded. Let me just go ahead and I'm gonna record it as well over in Character Animator, so I might not have to wait on this one to produce it.
Hello. Well, apparently, I'm the creepy wizard. I am the creepy wizard from the Wizards Academy.
I'm gonna
Okay,
drop a marker.
now I believe I'm in character. Let me see if I can remember. I have no notes on this, so bear with me. Bear with me. I will hit record in Character Animator, and it will count down from 3.
That made me laugh when he did that.
Okay, here we
I think this is where.
can record. Yes, hello. Apparently, the only way to get airtime or be
Okay, I'm just gonna go right here. I'm going ahead and I'm gonna get rid of the part before it. Ripple delete. Drop it all the way to the beginning.
Yes, hello. Apparently, the only way to get airtime or be noticed on this program is to be a rap star. And so prepare yourself for what DJ Wizard is about to lay down. Go ahead in the booth, please, and drop that music, drop that beat. What do you mean? The beat the music I sent. You don't have a track? What kind of amateur operation are you running here? This is I know I don't have anything else digital. I don't use digital. I am a wizard. Damn it.
Okay, that may be the take. It's just it's a nonsense. He's gonna be in.
Okay, I think it is the take.
Let me stop, and I should be able to play through.
Okay, so this one I am not recording using this. This one I don't believe anybody could hear.
And touch input side.
As I was just doing the eyes, I was recording the eyes along with that take that I just did.
Demons.
Uh,
I hope it's not the wizard. I hope the wizard is
Okay, you can see I've been recording it here. Having him look. Alright, so actually the recording that I'm going to use is actually in Character Animator for this one. So so let me find another one. I don't want to pull Character Animator up right now. I want to work with the stuff that I've got here.
record
see.
in Character Animator as well. You want to hit
Okay.
record in that if you've got it set up to do that. You don't have to.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I want to be MVP. Ew.
They like the noise that my straw.
Okay, we'll
As
just
president, I'd be a good vice president because then people would vote for
okay.
Karen.
Okay, let me go back a bit. Just trying to see where the soda pop starts.
Okay, I am muted.
I think this may end up being the take.
Hi, Karen. It's me, Soda Pop. I want to be your vice president.
Good morning.
I'd be a good vice president because then people would vote for me, you know? 'Cause, like, they like it when I make that sound with my straw where it goes, ew, ew. and people like to suck me dry. They do it all the time. And, you know, I'm like a product, so customers love products, yeah. So, you know, the only thing is, question, do you drug test for this? Anyways, vote for Karen 2024. Bye.
That's in the can.
Was that better?
That is, I think that's in the can. I think
Okay.
that's in the can. That seemed to flow. That there was one pause.
All right.
Bye.
All right, let's bring it right there. And let's see. Now, another thing that I try to do in this one, because, let's see. I'm watching
Hi,
the
Karen.
meter. I'm
It's
looking
me,
at the meter
Soda
here.
Pop. I
Seeing
want
where
to
the
be your
levels are
vice
falling.
president. I'd be a good vice president because then
I'm gonna
people
end
would
up
vote for me, you
throwing
know? Because,
some
like,
effects
they
on
like
here.
it when...
But I'm going to cut some things. I want to cut this pause out.
President.
She's breathing there.
President.
Let's see if I were to cut. To right about here. We cut this pause out and see how noticeable this is. Ripple delete, pulls them together.
Vice president. I'd be a good vice president because then people would vote for me, you know?
I am going to come over and just see, because there was a little bit of a jump.
And I'd be a
There's
good
that
vice
jump
president.
back to position there. And I don't necessarily want that. Let me extend that just a little bit to get that breathing.
I'd be a good vice...
Do I want the breathing or no? I'm going to cut the breathing. Cut the breathing, come back here, and I'm coming over to my effects. And what I want to use is a, oh, it's one of the cross. Oh, which one? Oh, if I could only remember it's, hey, how's it going, Steve? See you out there. It's not the fade. Morph cut. It took me a second. Sorry. I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop this morph cut in between there. And what this morph cut, it analyzes. A morph cut, especially if you've got the head pretty much, if you're recording takes and all that, and you're cutting between, that morph cut.
President. I'd be a
Oh,
good
I didn't
vice
like the way
president.
that did that at all.
I'd be a...
Because it's taking a full second. You see the eye? Let me, you can see what's happening in the eye. You can see what's happening in the eye. It's blending, it's morphing the two. I am not liking that at all. Let me come over here, look at the properties of the effect. I don't want it to take a full second. I'm going to cut this down. So I want it to be a lot quicker. Because the eyes,
I'd be a good vice president. I'd be a
I still don't like it. It's still.
I'd be a good vice president because then people would. Hi, Karen. It's me, Soda Pop. I want to be your vice president. I'd be a good vice president
Okay.
because.
I think going all the way to the beginning, and when I watched it go through there, that seemed okay. It pulled what I needed. The next thing I'm going to do, since I've got that morphed and I've got this pretty much the length I need it to be, I want to go ahead and I want to mess around with the audio. Well, I'll go ahead and throw the effect on the track. Or no, I've got to nest this. Because it's two different tracks, and now I want to start applying effects. But effects are going to go onto clips. And so I want to do the Ultra key on all of it. I'm just going to nest this. And I don't care what I name it. I just don't even care. Because this final one's all that matters. So now, when I add let me go back to the effects. And I'm just going to grab the Ultra key. Because it'll do a nice clean job with this. Grab the eyedropper. Boom. Now I've got to pick a background to put, and we're probably going to make these into shorts. So that's the next thing that I'll do. I've applied the Ultra key. I want to come over here, up here to the sequence, and this is currently right now 1920 wide by 1080 high. But if I'm going to use it as a short, it's got to be 1080 by 1920. So that it is a portrait style thing there. And I'm going to go ahead and increase its size. And I don't know if I have the background for this.
Hi, Karen. It's me, Soda Pop. I want to be your vice president. I'd be a good vice president because then people would vote for me, you know? Because, like...
Alright. Now I want to apply some track effects. I'm going to come to my audio track mixer. Because I'm not going into every little thing that's in there. I'm going to come over here. Now, the track mixer, you've got your standard sliders. This is track 1 that we're using here, A1. You can see this is A1. Now, what I want is I want the effects rack. I want to be able to access all the effects that you have that you can do to audio. And there's a little arrow up here. And if you mouse over it, it says effects and sends. It hides the effects and the sends. Because you've got an effects rack up here. You've got a send rack, so you can send it to another track. You can... it has a lot built into it already. I'm going to go ahead and go to my noise reduction, and I'm going to hit denoise. I'm going to double click on that, and I only like to do a light noise reduction generally so that I don't get an electronic sound.
Hi, Karen. It's me, Soda Pop.
And I don't know if, well, you can't tell because it's directly behind me, but with that added, this is dropping all the way down when Soda Pop is talking, so there isn't, you're not hearing, what you probably hear the whole time I'm talking is this fan, because I am sweating. I need this fan. But I put some denoise on there. Next thing, I'm going to grab the vocal enhancer. They have a vocal enhancer built in, which is basically, when you think about it, it's going through in the vocal range that you have, and just it's doing some EQing is what it's doing, but on a higher level than you have with just a 30 rack EQ or something, 30 channel EQ. Okay, I want to leave it as high tone. Let's see how it sounds now.
Hi, Karen. It's me, Soda Pop. I want to be your vice president. I'd be a good vice president because then people would vote for me, you know? Because, like, they like it when I make that sound with my straw where it goes, ew, ew.
If I add it back.
and people like to suck me dry and do it all the
gave it a little
time.
bit of a punch there
And
when
you
I
know,
added it back.
I'm like a product, so
It's not quite high enough for me. It's not quite up there. I want to throw a multiband compressor on here. I take my multiband compressor. I'm going to set this to broadcast level. I'm going to come over here to the gain, and I want to, because it is a little harsher, it's a high pitched, I'm going to go -4 on the gain, but this should compress us in. It has a brick wall limiter on there, making sure that it's not going to clip at all. Let's see how this, it may be too much.
hi Karen, it's me, Soda Pop. I want to be your vice president. I'd be a good vice president because then people would vote for me, you know? Cause like, they like it when I make that sound with my straw where it goes ew, ew.
I think this will work.
And people like to suck me dry and do it all the time. And you know, I'm like a product, so customers love products, yeah. So you know, the only thing is, question, do you drug test for this? Anyways, vote for Karen 2024. Bye.
Okay. What happened there? Oh, it went away. Okay, so I've got that. Now I need to put backgrounds and other stuff onto it. I'm going to right click on this, reveal sequence in project, because I want to go ahead and name this thing. And it's going to be named Shorts Karen KVH Karen Van Halen. No, it's Karen VP Hunt. KVH _ cup or soda pop. Now Jess already has a background for this one, so I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do one of the next ones, which I believe is, I've got one for Terry the turtle, and I've got one for popcorn. So I'm gonna go do the exact same thing that I just got done doing here, only for the popcorn one. Let me right click on the thing, and we'll say new segment from project. Let me find the popcorn, where the popcorn does his talking. I think this is him.
Move a popcorn of doing.
Trying to get where I'm feeling good about this. Okay, all right. Let's see if this take is it. And I'll let her get her water.
I will take a minute and let her get her water, and I will tell you all the story of Christopher Columbus and all of the first things he did on his way across the Atlantic. There were goats on the voyage, but they don't talk about that much, do they? It's Goats and Columbus. Have the History Channel next week. History Channel, Goats and Columbus. Oh, yeah. You know he was a goat fucker. I mean, everybody, it's common knowledge. It was common knowledge. It was why everyone said, yeah, get on the boat. Go far away. I'm popcorn. Go far away with your goats. You and your goats, get on the boat. Go to the other country. You goat fucker. Ah, he's a goat fucker. Yay. Oh, I think I just wrote a skit. It's a goat fucker. It's goat.
This was what, 3 in the morning,
Oh,
4
God.
in the morning, maybe.
That's okay. I think I'm warmed up now. Oh man, I've got to move. I'm popcorn. I'm doing all these
I'm
things.
trying to
Look at me
find
do this
where
stuff.
the short that I need
Okay,
to cut
okay.
begins. I need
right,
to
let
get
me-
that goat
one more
line
second.
out of there.
The goat fucker took it out of me. That took it out of me.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Let's
Here we
see.
go, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna make ourselves into buttery popcorn. This is when I'm applying for a job. This is the voice I use so that they think I'm serious, because I find the other voice to be a little bit. And so let me see how this voice goes. Oh, I'm popping corn. Oh, I'm popping corn. Yeah. Oh, I'm popping corn. Hey, everybody, I'm popping corn. Zip.
I'm not doing this voice. Where was it?
I'm gonna sell that to Orville Redenbacher. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clip that and just tag Orville Redenbacher in that, and we'll see how that goes. Now here goes. Okay, here we are. Oh, I'm gonna be popping corn. Let me calibrate my character. Boom, I'm calibrated. Boom, I'm calibrated again. Now, I'm popping corn. Hey, Karen, 2024. Yeah, I'm popping corn. And you need to pick me. I need to be the VP. Do you know why? Because I'm buttery. Yay! I mean, imagine on voting day, they're gonna go in the booth, and what are they gonna? They're gonna say, "Oh, Biden's not buttery." You know, I always said, what do I see over there? I see popcorn. Oh, that's popcorn. Oh, he's buttery. I'm gonna vote for buttery popcorn. Yay! And that's how it's gonna go. So you gotta vote popcorn. So Karen 2020, Karen and popcorn going all the way to the White House. Yeah, call me. I'm here. Now I just want to make sure there's no drug test, are there? I'm sure it's not a problem. I've seen you, so I know. Thank you for your time.
Okay, I think that is the one.
How did a chick across the room? How did that sound? Did that sound okay? Corn. I'm having corn. Hey, Karen. Hey.
Okay, this is where the beginning is. Let me find where I want to start.
Corn. I'm having corn. I'm having corn. Hey, Karen.
Hold on one second. Let me check where things are. Check how things are going. I'm going to make a marker there, and we'll just let that play out.
I'm having corn. Hey, Karen. 2024. Yeah, I'm popping corn. And you need to pick me. I need to be the VP. Do you know why? Because I'm buttery. Yay! I mean, imagine on voting day, they're gonna go in the booth, and what are they gonna? They're gonna say, "Oh, Biden's not buttery." You know, I always said, what do I see over there? I see popcorn. Oh, that's popcorn. Oh, he's buttery. I'm gonna vote for buttery popcorn. Yay! And that's how it's gonna go. So you gotta vote popcorn. So Karen 2020, Karen and popcorn going all the way to the White House. Yeah, call me. I'm here. Now I just want to make sure there's no drug test, are there? I'm sure it's not a problem. I've seen you, so I know. Thank you for your time. How did a chick across the room? How did that sound? Did that sound okay? I will then make that into that wore me out. The buttery popcorn. Don't forget. Oh man, that's it. Do.
Oh. Everything. You know when you have kids. Things sometimes are a little out of whack. Sometimes the kids get in the way of things going well. And that's what happened here. Was kids got in the way of things going well. And I'm not happy about that at all.
I'm having corn. Hey, Karen 2024. Yeah, I'm popping corn. And you need to pick me. I need to be the VP. Do you know why? Because I'm buttery. Yay! I mean, imagine on voting day, they're gonna go in the booth, and what are they gonna? They're gonna say, "Oh, Biden's not buttery." You know, I always said, what do I see over there? I see popcorn. Oh, there's popcorn. Oh, he's buttery. I'm gonna vote for buttery popcorn. Yay! And that's how it's gonna go. So you gotta, hey, you gotta vote popcorn. So Karen 2020, Karen and popcorn going all the way to the White House. Yeah, just call me. I'm here. Now I just want to make sure there's no drug tests, are there? I'm sure it's not a problem. I've seen you, so I know. Thank you for your time.
Okay, that is the spot where it will end, right here. So I will get rid of the beginning of it. I will come back to...
I'm having corn. Hey, Karen. Hey.
I actually want to...
Hey, Karen. I'm having corn. Hey.
I actually wanted to start at the hay, not the popping corn.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Karen.
That's a breath. That's a breath right there. I'm gonna keep it, but it's a breath. I'm just saying. Right click, ripple delete, so it's all the way at the beginning. Yeah.
Hey, Karen, 2024. Yeah, I'm popping corn.
And I've got that drop down -3. I'm actually gonna go -4, which might be...
Hey, Karen, 2024. Yeah, I'm popping corn. And you need to pick me. I need to be the VP. Do you know why? Because
I think that's gonna have that. I am going to, and I didn't have any cuts. I don't have to nest this one like I nested the last one because this doesn't have any cuts to in between it, where it's just all one solid clip. So I can go ahead and apply my Ultra key and come to the effects control, grab that Ultra key and pop that. Now the two other things that I normally do on this, but it'll all depend on the background. I may not, if I use a dark background, you can't end up seeing the arms and the legs unless I put some sort of white outline around it or a glow of an outline, which I just use a drop shadow with white is what I do, and then set it two of them, one up 0 degrees, one at 180 degrees, and that kind of gives me all that I need to be able to show the character. But I'm not sure what background I'm going to put this one on yet. But I've got this.
Hey, Karen.
I've got that going like that. Let me come up to the sequence settings. Let me change these sequence settings from 19. I'm going to reverse these. 1080 by 1920. That way it is in the format. Oh, and this one is almost, both of these are just under a minute. Both of these are just under a minute. Okay, and I'll just...
2024. Yeah, I'm popping corn.
Now I need some sort of background. Some sort of background to put this character on, so I'm just going to head over to my assets folder. See what I've actually got available. What clips do I have available? You know, I like this one. And I have used this one a number of times, so I'm going to drop it. Now it's got to go up here. I don't want the audio to hit the other. Drop that below. I'm going to right click on it, unlink it from that audio, because there is no real audio, but just get rid of that track. Oh, and it's a minute long, so this actually works. Let me take him and make him just a little, I'm going to make him bigger. I'm going to bring him down to about here. I'm going to throw that, where is that LAPStick logo? LAPStick with the that Karen video. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this thing and I'm gonna come back over to my new video and I'm gonna pop it out here. And I am going to, oh, both those are way off. I don't need, let me grab this shape. I'm going to bring this shape across the top. I want to grab the LAPStick logo. Throw it right about here. Make the opacity of that shape. It's at 75% now. I want it darker. I'm going to throw Sunday at 9 p.m. Let me increase the size of this. Move it to right about here. I'm going to take this text. Increase the size of it. And I'm just going to put it now. Put it here. So I'm just filling up space. I'm just filling up the space. I think this needs to go to the right a little bit. The shape needs to go up. A little bit there. Cover that. Now let's look. That's not bad. The rest of it doesn't really matter.
Hey, Karen, 2024. Yeah, I'm popping corn. I'm popping corn, and you need to pick me. I need to be the VP. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I'm buttery. Yay! I mean, imagine on voting day, they're gonna go in the booth, and what are they gonna? They're gonna say, "Oh, Biden's not buttery." You know, I always said, "What do I see over there?" I see popcorn. Oh, that's popcorn. Oh, he's buttery. I'm gonna vote for buttery popcorn. Yay! And that's how it's gonna go. So you gotta vote popcorn. So Karen 2020, Karen and popcorn going all the way to the White House. Yeah, just call me. I'm here. Now I just want to make sure there's no drug test out there. I'm sure it's not a problem. I've seen you, so I know.
This one is going to be good to go. Now, we're going to put these out as shorts so we can see. I want to add a couple other things. I'm going to add another text. Let me just add another text. Let's see what we got here. Let's change it to center it. I want this to be hashtag Karen VP Hunt. Yeah, oh. Let me center that and let me throw that down towards the bottom. Maybe here. Center it again, make sure it's centered. I'm going to increase the size on this a bit. Center it again. Yeah, it's good. Let's see how this looks. I kind of like that. The area down below, I don't really care. It's just about this character. It's about seeing Karen VP Hunt I'm gonna upload this onto the pages, but I'm also going to utilize this during the Karen segment when we're showing some of these, so the people that are wondering what is it we're actually, asking them to do, well, we'll have some of these characters do those. We've got others planned for the future, but I've got this one, the soda pop one, that I'll still have to put the background and everything to. Jess had done that, so I'll be getting that from her in another hour when she gets done with work and she's had something to eat. But then, let's see, so this one's done. There's a Terry one that's going to be next. Let me go ahead and, I can't think of anything else I want to do with this. I'm going to export. Oh, let me go back. I need to rename it. Reveal sequence. This one is going to be named shorts underscore KVH. Again, Karen VP Hunt KVH underscore popcorn. So this is popcorn's thing. And where am I going to export these? I'm going to create a folder in output called KVH entries. I will drop it here. 143. That's just under a minute. Any longer and this thing would not work for a short, because you can't have it be over a minute. Okay, I think everything is good. Export. So that's 2 of them we have. That kind of works. Alright, so we have that short. There's one more. Now I want to, and I could actually keep this. Well, I'll just start anew. I'll start anew. I'm grabbing that whole thing again, and this time I am looking for Terry the Turtle. Here we go. Everybody, hey, I'm Terry the Turtle. I know what you did. Okay, yeah, I think you oughta, if you don't want that everyone to know. Let me find a couple things. What was that? Do is to just make me your VP. Okay. Nothing there. Oh, now I'm sad. No, I don't want to be sad. I want to be confused. No, I want to be, I don't know if you want that getting out. That works. Okay, here we go. Here's a take of Terry's VP Hunt.
Fan.
Oh, yes, I get the fan. Thank you. Ta-da-ta-da-ta. Here we go. This is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let me get over here to this so I can do these things. Oh man, do I have a buzz? Do I have enough of a buzz? Okay, hey, is that camera rolling? All right, take 1. Hey there, hey, it's Terry the Turtle. I think this is the one. I don't know that I actually did 2 takes. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Hey there, hey, it's Terry. 1. Hey there, hey, it's Terry the Turtle. Hey, Karen, I think you need to choose me to be your VP. Do you know why? I know what you did last summer, and I've got video to prove it. So, if you don't want that video to get out, to kind of ruin your campaign, I think the smart thing to do is to just make me your VP. You know where to find me. You know always where to find me. Karen 2024 and her good pal Terry. Terry's gonna take control. How was that? How was that soda pop?
That was good.
That was. You're eating back there, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh man, now I'm feeling like I need. Okay, I'm gonna put a marker here because I believe that.
Hey there! Hey, it's Terry the...
Go ahead and lay a marker in there. I don't believe I was doing any. Well, hey, cheers. Cheers out there. Cheers. So we've got two is the. Okay, that was. That is the spot.
Hey there! Hey, it's Terry the Turtle!
Okay, so I will Control K, right click, ripple delete, get rid of all that stuff at the beginning, come to the end.
Karen 2024 and her good pal Terry. Terry's gonna take control.
Alright, and I think this is where it ends. Get rid of that. This one is only 35 seconds, which works out nice. I'm going to go ahead and do things I want to do with the audio track here. Get rid of the noise, change the noise reduction to light noise reduction. Go to my vocal enhancer here in the special category, vocal enhancer. I'm gonna set it low. We'll see how that works. That way it doesn't accent the shrill parts, it accents more the baritone parts of the voice. I'm gonna add a multi-band compressor. I'm gonna kick this thing up to broadcast level, but I'm gonna drop this thing back down 4 dB gain on the output. So let's just see how this goes.
Hey there! Hey, it's Terry.
And
Karen.
I don't know why it's giving me issues with
Hey there! Hey, it's Terry the Turtle. Hey, Karen. I think you need to choose me to be your VP. Do you know why? I know what you did last summer, and I've got video to prove it. So, if you don't want that video to get out, to kind of ruin your campaign, I think the smart thing to do is to just make me your VP. You know where to find me. You know always where to find me. Karen 2024 and her good pal Terry. Terry's gonna take control.
Alright, Terry's gonna take control. That's what we've got going on. Okay, so we've got Terry. Terry's gonna have to be over top of something. Oh, I hit the wrong. I did an alt. Let me move this up because Terry will be over top of something. Let me grab. I'm going to use the sidewalk shot that I always use with Terry and Roofy. It was from Lemonade Stand. The Lemonade Stand thing that I did with them. Let's see, images. Where is that? Background. Sidewalk. I'm not sure which one is which. Let me pull this down. Put it underneath here. Let's see what I got. Oh. Let me go to the effects with Terry selected. Grab that Ultra key. Go to the effects controls. Get rid of that blue. There we go. Okay, this background. I'm actually going to change the sequence settings first. Change it to the 1080 by 1920 because again, I'm going to try to make all these just into shorts as well, so these can go out. Going to bring this background up a bit so the sidewalk is in the shot. Right about there. I am going to increase the size on our buddy Terry here, move him over to this side a little bit. I'm going to come back over to here, no, to the to this one. I'm going to grab this stuff that I've got up top and paste it. See how that looks. Karen VP Hunt looks lousy on this one. I'm gonna drag it up closer to the other, and I'm actually gonna have that shape. I'm gonna bring the shape down underneath it so they're both held in place with that. Now, I don't know that I like how he is because that background is so light. I am going to come to this background and I want to go to the Lumetri. And I just want to darken this thing. Let's go to the basics. See, it can almost be at night. Because I can turn the exposure way down on all of it. Well, I'm just turning the exposure down some. I don't want the highlights. I still want the darks. I'm going to pull the highlights and the whites down of those. I'm going to turn them all. Let's bring them all down a bit. I still don't like it. I still don't like it. I'm going to change it more blue. Give it a little more of a blue temperature. Oh, look at that pink tint. No, reset that. Bit of a blue tint. And let me look at it full size. He doesn't have the contrast against it. I don't like the way he looks. I just don't like the way he looks, even after making the adjustment I just did. It does not seem to be what I there. His feet get lost in it here. It's just too light. It's too similar to that. So what I want to do, I am going to grab a drop shadow. And let me make sure I'm putting it on the right spot. Put it onto Terry. Now, as we screw around with this drop shadow and make it a big, if I just left it and crank it up to 100%, and I want to make this one 0, so there's over top of it, and it's just 7. I'm going to copy this. Control C, copy this drop shadow. I'm going to add another drop shadow. This drop shadow, I'm going to change the angle from 0 degrees to 180. So now we've got up on top, the sides don't have as much. But if you'll notice, there's a little bit of an outline now, so there's some separation. Let me go to the beginning and let him.
Hey there! Hey, it's Terry the Turtle.
So
Hey, Karen. I think you need to choose me to be your VP. Do you know why? I know what you did last summer, and I've got video to prove it. So,
Okay, so this one will work. And I think I've got all the changes I want on it. Reveal the sequence in the project so I can rename it. Shorts _ KVH _ Terry. Alright. Let's export this. Let's go into that KVH entries where we just sent the last one. Everything should be good. And now it is on its way. Okay. Now the only other one was the I don't know that she made. She made. Oh, that's right. She made one as. She made one as just the mod. She made one as just the mod. So we have one with just the mod that we still have to pull, and one with and the one that has soda pop. I still have to put backgrounds. Jess has the backgrounds and has those other details. She's gonna be off work in about 10 minutes. Jess is, and I think I want to go ahead. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna put a pin in this and come back to it later, because we've got several of those. Those are going in the show. I've just got things I've got to cut and piece together. So I know I've got several more hours. I'll probably be doing another one of these overnight. We may be doing a random live after a while, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call this one. I'm gonna call this live Finn. I'll say Finn. Let me fade over to here. Come back over to here and let's do something good here. Let me do something. You do something worthwhile. Everybody, in case I don't see you later tonight, I want to make sure that everybody knows that. Is that the one? No, that's the recording one. Where's the LAPStick one? Is this it? LAPStick, live animation and puppetry. I think I've got a promo that I could show as well. Here's the promo. LAPStick, live animation and puppetry. Sunday at 9 p.m. These things that I've been working on are all the pre-recorded pieces that go in between the live segments and the countdown at the beginning and the credits at the end. So that's what I've been working on, but the actual show is Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's live. It's most all improv. So I hope you do join us then. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I'll be live again after a while. I Love Weed Live may still be going. There's plenty of stuff out there. I hope everybody's having a great weekend, and hope to see you all again sometime. So peace and love, everybody. I'm gonna bail out on this one.